Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be doing a garden update for you guys and a little garden tour, and I'm just gonna show you guys around what I have growing here in my backyard. And these are the raised beds I made a couple months back, and yeah, so I'm just gonna show you guys around what I have going on around here. So this raised bed, this one here, I had this one before. So I have two raised beds. I have one on this side and I have another one on this side. This raised bed is the one that I filmed for you guys and I showed you guys how to make it. So this is what I have going on here. So this is my setup. I have two raised beds, one right here and the other one right across from it. Okay guys, so I'm gonna take you guys in a bit further and show you guys what I have going on in this bed right here. So in my first four squares here, I have some radishes growing, and if you guys can see, they are growing. You can see the bulbs coming up, so hopefully it'll be time to harvest soon. I've never had radishes before, so I don't know how I'm going to like them, but I just wanted to try something, try something new. I'm used to the other vegetables and stuff like that, so I've never tried radishes before, so I wanted to try and grow them to see, maybe I would like them if I try them, but I know I'm probably gonna like them because I love vegetables. So in these four, so I do have four different types of radishes growing here, and this first one here is the French one. I didn't put the full name on the sticks, so for my markers I use popsicle sticks, so I wrote the name on it and when I started them. So for this one is the French, this one is the Sparkle, that one I think is the Scarlet, and that one over there I think is the Gourmet Blend. I'm not sure, but yeah. So these four here in the front, I have my radishes. Then in the back here, I have my bush beans growing, and I previously started some, so that's why some of these, why there's a wasp here, are you kidding me, really? But anyways, these ones I planted some earlier, so these ones right here, that's a bit shorter, if you guys can see these ones, that's a bit shorter right here. I recently planted these ones, so they're just growing up. But these that were here before, they have beans on them and they're flowering now, so that's more beans coming up. So I have three squares, so three squares that already have beans, so here, and these beans are the yellow wax beans, so when they're ready to be picked they turn yellow. So these are pretty much ready to be picked because they're yellow. So I have three squares of these that are ready to pick today. I'm gonna do that today. And also I planted three new squares of some more of that same beans, so I have around three to four plants in each square. And between these new ones here, I planted some new radishes, so these are radishes coming up in these sections right here. So these are my little radishes coming in, and these will soon be ready to pick, these radishes. And in the back here I have some pole beans. This is my makeshift trellis, so don't pay that any mind. But in the back here I have some, what is this, some sugar snap peas in this square. I think in these two squares is the sugar snap peas, and in that third square is the Alaska peas. I don't remember the exact name. And then in the last one here in the back I have the garden green beans. Yes, all these four squares are pole beans, these are bush beans, and in the front I have my radishes. So moving on to these two squares. These two squares I planted some onions, but I planted these, all these I started from seeds, and the onions I also started from seeds, and I haven't seen anything yet, any progression, so I'm calling these two a loss. But over in this bed now, I did go ahead and purchase some onion sets, so that's what I have growing here in the front in these four. But initially when I just made the bed and I started, I had the front row, I had spinach, then in the second row I had some what's the name, I had some Swiss chard in the second row. In the third row I had kale, and in the last row I had some okras. But here's my dilemma, guys. The front row with the spinach, nothing grew. The other row, a few came up but they died, and then the only thing that's remaining from what I started was the kale, and these two, I haven't seen a kale come up in that one there, but there's a little one starting right here. I'll zoom in closer to show you guys, but all my okras are growing. I lost 2 seeds over here, so I didn't really plant them back, so I still have my okras growing. So seeing that these did not grow, I opted to put my onion sets over here. So that's what I have growing in these. So in these two, I have the regular yellow onion, and in this two, I have the red onion or purple onion, whichever one you call it. But as you can see, my onions are coming up quite nicely, and yeah, so onions are going. So I'm gonna plant some new stuff in these 4 right here. So that's empty for right now, and then I have my kale coming in. So there's a little baby one coming up right there. These ones are going okay, and that one also. And these are my okra plants, and I'm so excited, guys. Most of these I haven't grown before. I tried my hand at gardening last year, and the only thing I got from my garden was thyme. Everything else died because of the snow and the cold and everything. So I started fresh this year, and I'm back, and everything is flourishing so far, and I'm proud of myself, for trying my hand at gardening, and it seemed to be working out for me so far. So yeah, that's my little garden with the raised beds that I made, and yeah, I'm proud of the progress that I have going on so far. So now I'm going to take you over to the pots where I have other stuff growing. Okay, guys, so for this pot here, I have some lettuce growing in this, and this is a spicy mix. This is a mix. This was a mixed packet, and yeah, they're growing fine, I think. And this that I used is a kitty litter box. So yeah, that's what I have my lettuce in. Moving over, don't pay these any mind, I'm gonna replant those. Over here I have my tomatoes growing. So I have 5 of the, I don't remember the variety, but this is the Roma tomatoes. I don't remember the variety of this one, but yeah, 5 of these, and then 6 of the Romas. So those are growing nicely. I can't wait to come outside and pick tomatoes off my own tomato plant. And moving over to here, I have some, what's this, oregano. I have some thyme. I have some cilantro, I think. No, this is parsley. Sorry, this is parsley, and this is peppermint. So those are growing nicely. But I do have seeds for these, but my seeds were not growing. They were not germinating. They weren't doing anything. So I went to Home Depot and I got plants that already started. So I just came home, transplant them into the pots, and yeah, they've been doing fine. They're flourishing. They're looking nice, and I actually used some of my thyme to cook yesterday, so that was nice. So my parsley is looking good, and everything else is going fine. And then moving over to here, I also got this from Home Depot, and this is rosemary, and this also I got from Home Depot, and this is basil. And these are my carrots. I'm not sure if you guys can see but these are buckets that I got from the dollar store. These 3 big buckets here I got from the dollar store, and I planted my carrots in them. So these are my carrots coming in, and this is 3 different varieties, so I have 3 different pots, and all 3 is growing quite nicely. I need to water my stuff when I'm done. And then in these 2 little pots I started some peppers. So this is the habanero, and that's what that's look like right now. And this one is the cayenne pepper, and you know, it's getting there. And I have a couple more peppers that I need to replant. So yeah, and so now I'm gonna show you guys my potatoes. So I picked this bin up from home, no, was from Walmart, yeah, and I planted some potatoes in it. So I think my potatoes are doing good because the greens are starting to come up, you guys can see. And here my greens are coming up for my potatoes, and I chose this for the potatoes so I can see, you know, the roots coming in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the roots are growing out, so I know my potatoes are progressing and the greens are coming up, so I can look forward to some potatoes when they are ready. And over in these 2 bins I have some more lettuce, and this I think is the sweet mix. So this is a variety also, so I have different types of lettuce in this one. So yeah, they're doing fine. They're just starting to come up. I recently planted these, so that's why they're a bit smaller than the beans. And this is another lettuce. I think this is just one that came up, so I'm not sure what's happening for the other seeds. But yeah, this is a gourmet blend, but I'll just keep my eye on this and see if anything else comes up. If it doesn't, I'll just, you know, replant the seeds. But yeah, so yes guys, that's what I have growing in my garden right now. I do have some more seeds I can plant, but I want to try these out first and see, you know, what works for me and what doesn't. And from all this, I'll see what I will replant next year, depending on what, you know, works out for this year. Then I'll decide what I'll replant next year. So I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap that notification bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.